What's good, everybody? It's John. I'm coming back at you on a video. So, for this video, I wanted to talk about bringing out the best version of yourself and why you should give the best version of you to everyone you meet. Now, when I'm talking about the best version of you, I'm talking about your attitude. I am talking about how you are showing up, right? The energy that you're bringing. Are you smiling? Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you optimistic? Are you friendly, right? People fail to realize how much the right attitude can do for you, right? Like how far that can actually take you in life. Because having the right attitude will help you stand out from other people by a long shot. Because most people on this earth don't show up with the right attitude, right? Most people show up as they are by default or frustrated because it's in this day and age, it's easy to find things to nitpick at, right? It's easy to find things to be mad at. And it's more challenging for people to be happy, to just be happy for no reason. That is uncommon. But when someone is that way, that stands out, right? I can give you guys an example. Several years ago when I used to commute to the office, right? There was a woman who worked at the front desk, and she always had a smile on her face. She was always happy. It didn't matter how early in the morning it was. If it was 7 a.m., 8 a.m., it didn't matter. She was always happy, smiling, optimistic. She always greeted everyone. She was always kind. And that made her stand out. That made her memorable, right? She stood out in people's minds. And when the few times she didn't show up, whether she had to travel or on vacation or whatever, people noticed. People noticed that she was gone because her energy was infectious, and her kind gestures, her checking up on other people, that stood out. That made her, she had a magnetic personality because of just her bringing out the best version of herself and sharing that with other people, with everyone that she met, right? She's the first person that you would meet when you would enter the office floor. And just her vibrant smile is what left a lasting impression of her. So even if people went around and met other people or did their day-to-days, she was always someone that stood out in their minds. People fail to realize how big of an impact you can make by just having the right attitude, by just having a smile on your face, by just being kind to other people. Whether you want to believe this or not, there are people out there who remember you for your energy, for your optimism, for your joy, for your smile. Even smiling at someone or complimenting someone can go a long way, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what someone could be experiencing or recently, experienced, or if someone feels as though they're like in a rut or they just feel as though things aren't going well for them. Your smile can make a difference for them. Your smile can uplift them. I've made friends and developed friendships off of complimenting someone or just smiling and just having a conversation, asking someone about them, getting to know them, right? And I've been able to just make friendships off of that alone. People fail to realize how powerful that is. If you bring out the best version of yourself and you give that to everyone you meet, you'll leave a lasting impression on those people because you'll stand out. Everyone in this lifetime, what you need to understand about other people, whether for most people it's subconsciously, right? But everyone here is on this earth chasing happiness, chasing joy. They want to be happy 24/7. If people had the option to be happy 24/7, they would choose that, right? People wouldn't want to be bored, angry, frustrated. People wouldn't want to, if you can experience happiness all the time, every second of the day, you wouldn't want to experience other emotions, right? Because when you're happy, you feel good. That's when you feel amazing. That's when you feel at your best. If you can have that, you'd want that all the time. So that's what people are actively looking for, actively searching for. If you can bring that to the surface and bring that often, have that be your new identity, then people will gravitate to you you'll you'll be, because you'll be providing, you'll essentially be a magnet, right? Your energy would be, it would rub off on other people. Your personality will be more magnetic because people want to be around happy people. People want to be around people who are great, genuine folks. It's good to have the right attitude. If you have the right attitude, that's you bring out the best version of yourself. People say all the time that, you know, they want to accomplish great things, that they want to have this house, be in this position, do all these things. Well, if you did get to that point in your life where you were in that position, how would you feel? You'd be ecstatic, right? Because those are your dreams. If that's what you want, if that's how you want to live. If you were to be in that position, you'd be excited because you'd wake up feeling so proud of yourself, feeling so happy that everything is going the way it should and everything is being taken care of. But yet, most people operate angry, frustrated, pessimistic, mad at the world. How do you expect to get over there and live this dream life if you're feeling this way and you're always operating in this way? Why not change how you're operating? Why not change the perspective that you're operating from to see if that does anything differently for you? For me, I enjoy putting out YouTube videos and making content for you guys because it forces me to bring out the best version of myself, because I know that the best version of myself exists and I know I'm capable of tapping into that and bringing out that version each and every day, and I want to hold myself accountable to do that. And I enjoy doing these videos because I want to help bring out that person for you. It is so powerful to show up each and every day with the right attitude, because then that's when you start feeling powerful. That's when you begin feeling invincible, that everything in this lifetime is possible. That everything's possible because you feel so damn good. You feel as though you're on top of the world when you have the right attitude. You feel as though you're the luckiest person on the planet. You feel as though somehow, some way, things are going to work itself out for you, even if all you've been receiving in your life is evidence of, is just counter evidence, right? That's the power of bringing out the right attitude. And having the right attitude, right, bringing out the best version of yourself to other people can open so many doors for you. I can't tell you what that is, right? Because that's not my job. That's the universe's job. But having the right attitude can do that for you. Because I just brought up an example of the woman who worked in the front desk. She stood out. And this, of course, was years ago when I used to commute to the office, like prior to COVID, right? She stood out because of her energy, because of her personality, because of just her showing up, bringing out the best version of herself each and every day. She stood out to me more than the majority of people in the office. And I'm sure there were many people that I've seen more often and spoke to more than I did to the woman at the front desk. But yet she stood out more than other people. And being in this position that I am now, when I see people that operate with the right attitude, I know that things in their life are going to work out just fine, because I know that they're going to be creating the right things. I know that if they come across an obstacle, it'll be fine, because it'll be taken care of somehow, some way. They'll find a way, right? Because people with the right attitude are winners. And when you show up with that right attitude, when you bring out that best version of yourself to other people, that becomes infectious, because that's what other people want to be surrounded by. If you just show up with a smile and are just happy to be alive, happy to be present in the moment, making the most out of the moment, people notice that, because people want that for themselves. People want to be happy all the time, and people want to be treated, of course, with respect, but they also want to be surrounded by the right energy. Energy doesn't lie. Energy never lies, right? So if you can do kind gestures for other people, if you can smile with other people or to other people, right? Be kind to them, compliment them. Do these small things, because you never know where that can take you. You never know the friendships that you might make. You never know if you might stand out in someone else's mind, and that person, some opportunity may come where that person, remembers you and reaches back out to you with something because they want to reconnect with you. You never know how life can deliver a full circle moment. This is why it's important for you to have the right attitude. Of course, primarily for yourself, but because other people take note of that. It seems so simple, it seems so obvious because it is, but yet most people aren't operating in that fashion. You can go even as simple as public transportation. You can go to a bus or on a train and you can just look around and see everyone's faces. And most people are either sleepy, angry, frustrated, or indifferent. Very few people have a smile on their face. Very few people are eager for the day. Very few people are present in the moment. It feels like many people are just trying to do what it is that they need to get done, that they always have somewhere to be. Very few people can appreciate the moment, can be happy, can accept this, right? So if there's anything for you to take away from this video, it's to remember to have the right attitude and to give the best version of yourself to everyone you meet, to everyone you cross paths with, because that will make you stand out and that will have you be a memorable person in the minds of other people. And that will eventually make a difference in your life. So again, guys, show up and I'm out. See you guys for the next video.